On Thursday, November 30th, the Nigerian-Korean Friendship Institute in Lokoja played host to a significant public lecture in honor of the late Professor Matthew Idowu Ajibero, former rector of Kogi State Polytechnic. The event also marked the unveiling of NKFI's strategic plan for 2024 to 2030, a blueprint aimed at innovation and excellence in the technical and vocational education. Dr. Williams Charles, director of NKFI, paid glowing tribute to the late Professor Ajibero, describing him as a trailblazer whose visionary leadership helped in establishing the vocational and technical institute.
It was Professor Matthew Idowu Ajibero who graciously relinquished the land on which the Nigeria-Korea Friendship Institute is sitting on today for his love for technical and vocational education. The Nigeria-Korea Friendship Institute, with its focus on vocational and technical education, aligns perfectly with Professor Ajibero's vision. He recognized the importance of equipping students with practical skills to succeed in an ever-evolving job market. His effort to promote technical education have had a lasting impact on the state's workforce and economic development. Today, we unveil not merely a document, but a blueprint for innovation, impact, and excellence. A roadmap that will guide our institution through the next 6 years. This strategic plan is the result of extensive consultation between our institute and KOICA, Korea International Cooperation Agency.
The event with the theme, Developing the Capacity of Entrepreneurs. The role of the technical and vocational education was delivered by Dr. Lamidi Kehinde of Kogi State University, Kaba. He emphasized the critical role of technical education in tackling unemployment and driving economic growth, aligning with late Professor Ajibero's lifelong advocacy for vocational training.
As a country that is seriously facing unemployment, we need to commit resources to our vocational and technical education.
This institute is unique in Nigeria. There's none like it here in Nigeria. It was visioned to be a center of excellence, attracting students from the West African sub-region, which is foreign exchange income for Kogi State. So it's not an institute to be played with. We need to help it, we need to water it, we need to make sure that it is growing and performing excellently.
So the Nigeria-Korea Friendship Institute, NKFI, is an excellent example of the result of dedication and cooperation. KOICA is very proud to have funded and built partnership with this institution, which will continue to thrive as a center of excellence in technical and vocational education.
Kogi State Governor Alhaji Usman Ododo, represented by the Commissioner for Education, Honorable Wemi Jones, commended Professor Ajibero's transformative contribution to education and reaffirmed the state government's commitment to advancing technical and vocational training.
I believe very strongly that Professor Ajibero will be smiling with joy seeing what is happening today. That an institution that he helped in facilitating its establishment is growing. The government of His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo is irreversibly committed to ensuring that we take care of technical education, which is why currently we have about 250 students at NKFI from every local government of Kogi State to ensure that our children, as soon as they leave school, they are not applying, they are not begging to be employed. We want them to first and foremost employ themselves through the instrumentality of technical and vocational education.
Speaking on behalf of the Ajibero family, Oluwafemi Peter Ajibero thanked NKFI for honoring his father's legacy and pledged the family's unwavering support for the institution's goal.
While our father is no longer with us, his principles and values remain engraved in our hearts. We would have been deeply honored by this gathering, not for the accolades, but for the opportunity to inspire the next generation of entrepreneurs and leaders. As we reflect on his life and legacy, let us continue to champion the cause he held dear, fostering vocational and technical education as a cornerstone to national development.
Highlights of the event is the unveiling of NKFI's strategic plan for 2024 to 2030. Awards were also presented to Governor Usman Ododo and other dignitaries for their contribution to the growth of the institute.